Hey everybody, I'm Steve Carfino, bringing you the best of the Molten Waratah League, better known as the Wrap. Let's get this bad boy started with the ladies. Championship women, and it's the Life Members Cup, which takes place between the Hills Hornets and the Norse Bears. And Norse, in a balanced attack, got this road win against Hills, a tight one in the first quarter, but the Bears were able to get out in front by just one. And by halftime, it was the North side who were able to put the extension on the lead and get the Hills side that couldn't come back from it. In another great matchup, the Illawarra Hawks took on the Hornsby Spiders at the Brick Pit. The match was a tight one, with the scores all locked after one quarter. The Hawks were able to grind out the win through Renee Garlip scoring 20 points with her teammate Olivia White getting one better with 21, shooting 10 of 12 from the field. At Alexandria Stadium, the Comets gave Sutherland 94 points. 5 players scored in double figures and stay on track with the league leaders, Newcastle. Speaking of Newcastle, they won every quarter and hammered Bankstown at home. Moving on to the dudes, otherwise known as championship men. In the Central Coast, that's right, Triple C got it done over Manly, thanks to Callum Jenkins' double-double, and Jack Rebilliard got hot outside the three-point line, scoring 5 three-pointers. While the Comets put on a shooting clinic to beat Sutherland at home, 52% from the field, going 29 of 49 outside the three-point line. Norse are flexing their muscles on everybody. This week, Hills suffered a 13-point loss to the Bears, helping the association in locking up the score and winning the Life Members Cup for the 3rd year in a row. Bankstown took on a doubleheader this weekend and came back home empty-handed. Firstly, on Saturday, they lost to the Maitland Mustangs. And then on Sunday, it was a matchup that everybody was waiting to see, Jason Kadee versus Justin Hammond. While we were waiting for Hammond to step up into the spotlight, it was Russell Hinder who stole the show, scoring 25 points with 15 rebounds, meaning their solid start to the 2015 season. Hornsby and Illawarra went at it, or should I say Josh Chapman and Tommy Garlip went at it. Josh's 3-ball won out for the Spiders, 91-72. In Division I men's, the Canberra Gunners and the Triple C have their winning streaks alive, both a perfect 4 for 4. Special mention to Jason Taylor of the Triple C scoring 40 big ones, while Sydney, the Hornets, Heat, Laser, and Hunters all able to pull off wins over the weekend at home. Crossing over to Division I women's, it's all the country teams who have left the Metro sides in the dust. The Maitland Mustangs and the Wagga Blaze were both able to get W's on the weekend, as well as the Tigers, while the Thunderbolts made the track down to Sydney, and in turn took home the 2 points against the Inner West Bulls. As usual, the youth divisions are brought to you by BNSW Campus. Let's start with the ladies. The Hornsby Spiders were able to go back to back to back. Count them if you ain't got nothing better to do. That's 3 in a row. The Spiders were able to get a huge victory at home, with Abigail Curtin proven to be best on court with 28 points for Hornsby. In the 3rd match of the annual Life Members Cup, the Hills Hornets were able to get the 2nd win of the tournament, defeating the Norse Bears. In other matches, it was the Hunters, Triple C, and the Comets who were able to hold on tight at home for the 2 points. In Division II Youth Men's, the Penrith Panthers traveled out to the Brick Pit to take on the Spiders. A close opening quarter saw Hornsby sneak out in front of the Panthers, although the Spiders were just warming up to the competition of the second, seeing them jump right out in front just before halftime. Daniel Babb putting another outstanding performance for the Spiders, scoring 30 points for the home side. Out at Blaxland, the Sydney Comets were able to bounce back from last week's defeat against the Jets. Sydney getting their mojo back, defeating the Scorchers 112-52 on enemy territory. The rest of the weekend saw Hills get the roadie, with the Waves defeating Manly at home. In Division I Youth Men's, it was the Sydney Comets who were 1 point away from having 5 guys scoring in double figures as they wiped the floor with the Sutherland Sharks. The Central Coast stayed a perfect 5 out of 5 thanks to Tommy Akamari's 38 points, which included 7 three-pointers. Bankstown took on a road trip up north and were able to return victorious after defeating the Maitland Mustangs at home, while the Inner West Bulls stayed in touch with the league leaders, holding off a gritty Mossvale and take the W at home. Cooper Wilkes topped all scorers with 23 for the match. While the Storm wreaked havoc with a win over the Norse Bears at Blacktown, it was Simeon Murray, Junior Badut, and Ding Mawine who combined for 70 of the 99 points by the Blacktown Storm. In the second leg of Bankstown's doubleheader weekend, they were able to cruise past the Hunters 83-68. And as always, I'd like to thank our good friends at mvponline.com.au. And here are our nominees for round 6. For the fellas, from Championship Men's, Joshua Chapman from the Hornsby Spiders scored 29 points, 8 rebounds, going 5 out of 6 outside the three-point line. In the youth divisions, Tommy Akamari from the Triple C was unstoppable, scoring 38 points, 7 of them from downtown. And for the ladies, it was Olivia White from Illawarra. She was unstoppable, super efficient, 10 for 12 from the field for her 21 points with 8 rebounds to go with that. And in the youth divisions, it was the Spiders' Abigail Curtin, who was a cut above the rest, scoring 28 points in her side's victory. Don't forget to comment on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel for who you think deserves to win. And thank you for your votes. Here are the winners from round 5. In a tight race for the ladies, it was Jamie Kennedy who reigned supreme for the Hornsby Spiders, and for the guys, Brendan Reimar for the Norse Bears. Thanks for watching us here on The Wrap. Don't forget to watch us next week, and I'd like to leave you with a little something from Kobe Bryant, considering he just retired. He says that heroes come and go, but legends are forever. See you next time.